Hello everybody, my name is Jessica Daughtry. I'm a communications student at Shepherd University, and this is my final capstone presentation, Unsure Students, the video series. Let's dive in. The first thing you might be wondering is, what is Unsure Students? So Unsure Students is a video series designed to offer a platform for open discussion on the hardships, benefits, and overall individual experiences of soon-to-be graduates, focusing on the topic of academic uncertainty. The structure is a short series of one-on-one conversations based off a set of questions drawn from a bowl, focusing on the college experience. The goal of my project was to create a sense of community made by and for students who share similar and differing perspectives, as well as draw in parents and educators to recognize the student perspective in this day and age. So what does it mean to be an unsure student? It could mean a lot of things. The project itself was mainly motivated by my early college experience as a once undeclared student. I made this project as almost a nod to that part of my college experience and how important it was and educational it was. But this goes way beyond that. It could be students that have changed their major one time, multiple times, students who are considering changing their majors. It could be high school students getting ready to enter any form of higher education, as well as students who share honestly any questions regarding academic decision making, uncertainty before, during, and after school. And most likely, you're not the only one dealing with uncertainty. That was my big focus and my goal that I wanted to reveal to others and I wanted to share. So the first thing I really dived into for my project was the branding of Unsure Students. My goal was to achieve an appropriate, consistent, and easily recognizable design for unsure students. I worked with Shepherd University graphic design student John Liebau to develop and finalize the look. The primary logo consists of curved edges and predominantly lowercase text to be bold and inviting. The icon is composed of two parts, a brain and question mark to indicate uncertainty, and a play button to symbolize the genre of a video series. Various colored versions of the logo were developed for multi-purpose use as well as a custom pattern. And when I say multi-purpose use, I mean social media for profile icons and posts, video editing and thumbnails and transitions, website headers and borders, presentations and pitches, and some future goals just to have fun with, such as merchandise. After the branding was done, I dove in probably the most time-extensive part of my projects, which was the production and post-production portion of my project. The production took place entirely from home. Following health regulation guidelines, I limited the interviews to prioritize students within my social circle, roommates and classmates. I made sure each interviewee was COVID tested before coming in person for the interview. I used a Sony mirrorless vlogging camera to record all the footage you see within my project. For lighting, I used a pair of floor lamps. They were tall with 2 lights on each, so 4 lights total, and I could adjust the lighting and fill the room with that warm light. I used a snowball microphone for recording the audio, which was paired with Adobe Audition for editing the audio. Now for the setup, I wanted a casual, homey feel. I wanted my interviewees to feel comfortable. I wanted it to feel inviting and like a real casual conversation. So I decided on a 2-person couch pressed against a wall with a nice painting in the back and some various house plants and such. For any B-roll you see, I do outside study sessions, footage of setting up, and footage of, honestly, the interviewees having a good time and having a laugh. Some of the best moments I was catching. For the post-production portion, I backed up all my elements, footage, audio, graphics, music, on a hard drive and edited each video on my laptop. I used Adobe Premiere and Audition for my video and audio needs. When it comes to aesthetics, I went back into my branding and made sure it was consistent in my videos. So I had sliding titles for guest names and their majors, logo colored transitions with captions for questions, icon watermark throughout each video, and I made sure to have consistent introductions and conclusions for each episode. So while I was producing my content, I was also thinking about social media and its importance. Before I started publishing, I made sure to make a Facebook and Instagram page for unsure students to gain a sort of audience during, after, and before I was publishing content. I made a variation of posts such as Meet the Interviewee posts, where we had a headshot of the guests we were going to have this upcoming week and a little description of their major and goals after college, as well as announcements for upcoming content, behind the scenes posts, surveys that offer questions to my audience about their college experience or beyond, as well as a mix of content just to keep people engaged. I thought this was such an important factor of my project, and honestly a factor that I didn't think would be as fun as it was. The sense of community I got was more overwhelming than I thought in the best way possible. Being able to communicate with students who would have liked to be on the series, who found like they gained something from the series, high school and college students, as well as everyone just sharing their own journey with uncertainty. So now we are left with the final product, the final YouTube channel for unsure students. The channel itself has 5 videos up, one being the official channel trailer. This was posted at the end of February. Following each week in March, I made sure to post a video. 3 of the videos were from the series Department Deep Dive, where focused on 2 students talking about their department. I was able to do the business department, graphic design, and communications at Shepherd University. The final video was a season special where it interviewed 3 students from various departments and was just structured a little bit differently. And lastly, I'm going to show you I would like to give a thanks to Shepherd University as a whole, as well as the communications department. I would not be here without them, and this project would just have been an idea in my head. It's been an absolute blast and crazy opportunity to be able to produce something like this, and just thank you.